Hi, this is Mr. Leo, and in this brief tutorial, we're going to take a look at an assignment that the teacher has posted using a tool called Kami. Kami is a Chrome extension. You can see at the top of my browser. It's been pushed out to all students. And what it will allow the student to do is open an assignment or a PDF file within Kami, and then from there they can add text, they can draw, they can submit their answers, basically annotate on top of a PDF file and turn it in directly to the teacher. So let's open up the assignment. We can see it here on the class stream. If we go to classwork, the teacher has categorized this under the topic Kami assignments. And when the student opens it up, they're going to see their work is on the right-hand side. And you'll notice at the top of the screen, open with Kami. The student is going to log in. I'm already logged into my browser, so it automatically knows who I am. And you can see there are all sorts of tools on the left-hand side of the screen. We're going to focus on the text box tool and on the drawing tool. But you'll notice there's a math equation tool. There's spaces to comment. You can use text to speech. There's a dictionary built in. There's a hand tool. There's selecting annotations and so forth and so on. Shapes, erasers, inserting images, and creating signatures. If you click on the bottom arrow, it will tell you what each one of these icons represent. So let's just scroll down. You can see that Nicholas Leo and Robert Leo are both collaborators on this document. The teacher is the one who created it and then sent it off to each student. So you'll see both of those initials on the bottom page. This was a reading assignment. If the student wants to, they could mark up with a highlighter. Notice there's a text highlighter. So as they're reading, maybe they want to select yellow and they want to highlight some text for themselves. It makes it quick and easy to do so. As we scroll down, you can see that there's a multiple choice question. Let's say the student wants to represent what the correct answer is. They could use the drawing tool. There's a color palette. I'm going to use red. And then from there, and I apologize, I didn't actually read it, but I'm going to pretend that the correct answer is B, and that was a mistake. Let me erase that. We'll use the eraser tool. And I want to use red, so let's find red. Yeah, if this box does come up, you want to allow Google Drive to save your changes. You may have to log in and give permission. Let's try that again. So now I'll select red and I will circle the answer that I want to choose. So the drawing tool makes it possible to do that. I imagine you could also do math equations. If the student is using a touchscreen Chromebook, they could simply touch the screen and use the drawing tool to show their work. As you scroll down, you can see there's more of a text-based response box. And what we'll do is click on the text box tool. And like before, you can select a different color and you can just simply type in your answer. These boxes, by the way, you can move them if the crosshair comes up. You can also edit. You can see that there's, you can change the font style, font size, bold, italic, underline, etc., etc. There's even an option to insert links into text. Once the student is all done, let's assume they've gone through the entire file, they've done all their work. You'll notice at the top of the screen is a floppy disk icon with a turn in button. The student simply has to click turn in. You can see that there are some unsaved changes, but it's saving at the moment. It's set to auto save. If you want your own copy to print out at home, you can download it. And the student would simply click turn in. On the teacher's end, the teacher would receive this. They could give feedback to the student and they could return the work to the student with their comments. Thanks for listening, and I hope you found this useful.